Diego's the immortal VP.
Naku, lakad mo matatag, lakad matatag!
Normally.
This Aincrad puck could be
look at him, literally.
could be a bit of an issue top lane. Hang on a second. Well, you got to start with a good lane first for the TP, and Yakota might be in trouble as well. A fairy fire to play with. Petashara has the abilities back up shortly, and they've got the creep wave to...
Some question that you already have an answer to, and you're just waiting for me to finish. But,
Ramses is not having a good time, man. Gonna see the action coming out between DM and Dino. Get the hook. Dim's gonna be able to stand his ground though with 2 points in the axes and the hoodwink nearby. It's just a trade of resources. Dude, this is... Right, they need one more right click. So the fairy fire and some more charges to play with. Yakota does get the ignite out from afar. 2 points in the ignite as well. Is it gonna tick him out? Oh! Yamich steps in with a bushback from afar, just clipping the puck. Meanwhile, though, Issa got big issues. Petashara, hang on a second, he just solo. He's got 1400 health. He's baiting. They are baiting. Look at Aincrad in their position. This is a perfect read from Mind Games. Mortimer kisses. They're trying to find Bignum's position, but the Snapfire is too far away. They won't intercept the ultimate. And GPK goes down for a second time in a row. They're even going to run into Yakota as well. Outsiders are cool.
Kind of late, so let's already prepare for that.
DM. And Yakota, he popped the smoke. They're going to be able to trail all the way around the Ogre's positioning. And now they'll turn back to the Ogre instead. So Slayer just moved on forward, didn't reveal too much, and
Chanter's bottom lane and then making some moves on the enemy jungle, in the enemy lane.
Slayer, they're going to attempt the raw down bottom. Aincrad's in with the combo, but they won't be able to get rid of the sharpshooter. The damage is there regardless. Let's see if Yamich makes it out this time, and that's not going to be the case. As Aincrad holds him down with the coil. They get the cookie as well. Is there going to be any follow-up control? The silence is there. Oh, beautifully done. Bignum, the long...
And that's it. Any sort of a thing that can break the silence. That's nice.
Coming to take this Roche fight. GPK is going to try and get some information with the Remnant. H is forced to be picked up from Petashara. So now Pudge hasn't been able to play around with this second life for the fight. GPK instantly get the assassination onto the Dawnbreaker. And now Rams is in the middle of the door though, but he's got to be cautious. Trying to find a Sunder target, the chain control. They get rid of Ramses. And now Dino's going to re-enter the fight in the river. They'll secure the kill onto D.
Let me check once again. Like, this Ench even is going for the right click with the Dragonlance Force. You have Ench.
Lane. Like the call, it's just onto the Ogre. DM's still going to be in trouble though. Look at the jump in from the Snapfire. GPK off to the side though was able to run into Aincrad. The help of the double damage rune enough to secure the kill, and oh, he's going to TP out. So we're 2 for 1. They get the Helm of the Overlord. Easy like that. Bignum, he might be the only one that's caught. Yakota trying to get in range for the Fire Blast. Will be able to do so, but the rest of the team a little bit too slow with the follow-up.
The tables have turned a little bit. It feels like Mind Games are the ones that need to think about split pushing now, right?
Bottom lane, Aincrad's going for a solo kill onto the Hoodwink.
TP, he cannot help his teammates.
Dino's gonna run into them and jump in. They won't have a way to be able to cancel, but the silence actually, Dino, he wasn't able to play with the BKB. They'll be able to cancel Dismember, turning to deal with everyone as and now Ramses will target the Pudge once the Flesh Heap has expired. In Mind Games, they're gonna get confirmation now with the Terrorblade showing. Great idea from Yamich. Recognizes probably the backstab is going to be the call, and that's what it is. They'll jump the Hoodwick. A quick pick off to start the fight. Can they lead this into more, though? Aincrad, he gets controlled. The Raw instantly GPK with the follow-up as well. They don't have enough to keep the puck alive. Dino's going to try and do whatever he can to turn this fight around, but the Pudge just doesn't have an answer to the Terrorblade as Ramses will push him back. The Solid Guardian only delaying the inevitable. The health is not enough, and now Petashara sent into the meat grinder. And Yamich, he started the fight, and he's going to end it with a catch onto the Enchantress as outsiders. This should... GPK finds an opening onto 2. Importantly, just gets rid of the Mortimer Kisses, and soon to get rid of Bignum's life as well. TM with the dive bomb.
Yeah, can they do anything here? Pudge is that for a minute. TB's meta is... Yeah, this game is...
DPK? Oh, this game's over regardless.
Yeah, it's done. The throne is falling.
Oh, I love this. Give me the banter. All right. We got a tip. Make sure you do not give up first blood.
Look at them. Look at this
no.
surround. Like this needs to be a screenshot, right?
Oh,
here we go. Dumb.
Oh, look at the
glimpse.
glimpse. Oh, Slayer getting the skill point in the glimpse. You'd never see it.
True position 1 Dawnbreaker. Like you have a TA on mid. If you have a TA mid, you can't have a true carry. Like usually it doesn't work. Big Num, bottom lane.
Big Num in trouble, yeah. Nice setup from Hyakoda. Ancient stacks. Ramses is going to lose his lane. He's going to be shoved out pretty shortly. I guess the most important thing though is that outsiders hold that thought top lane. A little bit of trouble is going to be Dino. They get the glimpse away from Yamich, but Dam still is diving out of the tower with the Firefly and the sticky napalm stack. But look at the rotation. Ankrad drops the Sonic Wave. They get the 1-for-1. Yamich is going to be able to TP out though, so DM, he does.
Bottom defends the tower and kills the Timber. Mid lane.
River. Yamich is actually going to jump forward to try and deal with Slayer, giving GPK a little bit of a speed boost. They've got the Solar Guardian as well. Do they have the damage through the stun control? Ankrad just blinks out to the right side, but Yakota's hunting. Yamich once again is going to be in with the rebound, and they can surround the Queen of Pain. But Ashara, they're going to go for this. Yamich is able to bounce off Yakota. They are kind of in the vicinity, maybe to help out. Slayer has the level 6. They're grouping up. Slayer's able to drop the ultimate, but it looks like it won't matter. And now Ankrad, he's blinked into the middle. Ramses is able to get the follow-up with the first stun, and that is enough to kill off Ankrad. No one is dead on outsiders, and look at Yamich jump back into the river. Yakota's got the catch onto the disruptor as well as outsiders. What a beautiful skirmish. They bring down 4 with 0 casualties.
I just don't know what smoke as well. Do you feel that these two offlaners have been feeding the most? Like the Timber and, well, not necessarily an offlaner, but Ramses?
Look at Ramses again. Or maybe he's not going to feed this time. It's going to be Big Dem actually the one that will be killed off. Ramses playing with the threat of the BK.
I'm just checking what the plan is. Like Batrider was out pushing bottom, so I thought that they will go for the tier 1. Which they will in the end. You still have a little bit of that Aegis left, so you want to use
Yakota, he's able to get the setup. Beautifully done. The brain sap to be able to pop the Lincolns. He dropped the ward to see the Quap continuing in the lane. And they're going to dump everything onto him, even wanting a high five as well as DM. Well, he'll get the kill instead.
Everyone. Just everyone comes. There's only Marcy left on the other side of the map, perhaps waiting for a different pick-off in the enemy triangle. Needs to be careful because of the glimpse.
They're connecting to Yamich's location. There we go. DM's got to jump. They get the silence as well with the trap, so Jug's not going to be able to follow up Slayer, finally dropping the ultimate. It's just onto the Marcy for the moment, and the rest of Radiant soon to part their way to this team fight. And Jug, he wants nothing of Playmaker. Trent was saying they were asking for a position 2 to jump in. Klopp can do that, but you really need to snowball. And you're now at this stage of the game where you jump in, you're going to be killed off. And we've seen it multiple times. Even though he did go for this Lincoln's, he will get a kill onto Yakota. The move down bottom, GPK is going to be able to follow. You've got the blink as well from DM. They're lacking the lasso for the moment. Ramses just jumping underneath the T2 tower, and all the BKBs can swarm underneath with no hesitation. They are not worried about anything in the world here on Outsiders.
You might die.
As they'll even go, why not? DM has got the lasso back available. Tier 2, Tier 3, all for what? Why not secure a triple kill for GPK? He's gonna go for it.
Shara just couldn't find anything post laning. Going in though.
Asharas, yeah, they're gonna jump in on Ramses. Again, they're just disconnected. The follow-up's not there. Joke's gonna move into the middle, but they instantly answer this attempt at the lasso. Fiend's grip is out as well. This might be this last fight, honestly. They are completely disconnected. Not playing as a team is mind games, and it's gonna come at a cost. GPK will lose his first lap, but Yamich is in with a save, dragging back Petashara. They're gonna lay down the Static Storm, Solar Guardian, they're protecting GPK. Yakoda, if need be, can help out with the Nightmare as well, but beautiful toss away as Yamich protecting the Templar Assassin. They are back in. Ramses with the triple stun. They can blow up Petashara. They're going to turn to Aincrad on the high ground, again wanting the high fives for good measure. They'll get the kills instead, and they'll get the series victory instead. As Outsiders, they will force some tiebreakers. Oh, GPK. A little bit more to say. Oh god, GPK.
What did he say? I didn't see, just Petashara and that's it?